We're continuing with our discussion of polynomial division, but this time we're going to learn how to divide with complex numbers. What we want to do is divide this complex number into this complex polynomial. I know those really aren't the technical terms, but remember your synthetic division. You have x minus some number in the denominator. So if I wanted to set this up in that form, I would have to factor out a -1. That would give me a 2 plus I inside here. That means I put the 2 plus I on the outside of my synthetic division. And on the inside, I put all of the coefficients of this polynomial. Remember, make sure you aren't missing any terms. So look at your exponents. Starts with 3, 2, 1, 0. So we're not missing any. The first coefficient is -4. The second coefficient is complex. It's the number 5 plus 3i. The third coefficient is also complex. And the fourth one is complex again. So now remember your rules for synthetic division. You bring the first one down and you multiply. -4 times 2 plus I would give you -8 minus 4i. Now we add. Remember, add the real parts, add the imaginary parts. So -3 minus I. Then we multiply. 2 plus I times -3 minus I will give us a -6 minus 2I minus 3I minus I squared. That's -6 minus 5I minus -1. Remember, I squared is -1. So -6 minus 5I plus 1 would be -5 minus 5i. Now we add. This will give us -8 minus 6i. Now we multiply again. 2 plus I times this one. So 2 plus I times -8 minus 6i. That'll give us a -16 minus 12i minus 8i. Then we have I times -6i. That's -6i squared, which is +6. -16 plus 6 is -10. -12 and -8 is -20. And then we add, and when we do, we get 0. So this bottom row will be your quotient. Since it has a remainder of 0, then this expression is a factor of this polynomial. So your quotient will be -4. Remember, you decrease your exponent by 1. So -4x squared plus the next coefficient, x, plus the next coefficient. This will be your quotient.